Hello. Today, because I have some eggs, I'm gonna do something that's little left handy. They a bit strict. I already checked the options. Yeah, are very standard. Audio has slide and here. Video contrast, which is audio language. We could also have this German, the audio. We have subtitles, language, also kids mode, which I don't know what it means. Censoring some harder stuff out. And then discard it. Now, love the look of this game. It is and style. How postcard. Let's start. We have 3 slots. We can start anywhere. Choo-choo.
Sorry, pal. We're out of gas and your engine is boiling. Let's see if we can fix you up here. We'll be back on the road in no time. Stranded in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, so we're instantly owning figuring this out.
At least the cold chain is unbroken. I wish. It's frozen shut.
What I loved about the look of this game was that it looks so well.
Terra Incognita Scenic Highway. Next town ahead. Long shot by the sea. Sounds promising. My tires should still last a couple of miles.
The production must have been pretty expensive. Voice actor.
Hansen's ice cream. I used to love it when I was little. If it wasn't for the sand and rubble, the impenetrable darkness, the legions of bugs, and that awful smell of gasoline everywhere, this sure could make a nice place for a picnic.
Hello, anybody in there? Meals on Wheels? Taxi investigation? Oh, please let me in. I'm totally not a vampire.
Hello? Anybody in there? I could really use some gas. Somebody forgot their toolbox. This loot box contains only some rusty pliers.
Several loot boxes.
Locked. Of course.
Wink.
How should I open the door with these rusty pliers?
I like this woman of the camera as well.
No juice. It's just one short circuit before everything blows up into my face. Out of gas. And the engine is overheated.
Exactly a diagram.
Dad used to say, a flawless establishment needs flawless window panes. Some of these constellations seem familiar. Or do they? Tiny rock gas station. A beacon in the dark.
Well.
Burns Wheels just joined the Cool Cat Squad and subscribed.
Hey Burns, thank you for the resub. Trying to currently figure out
Does it ever rain here anyway?
I need to use the rusty pliers somewhere. Or
Tax investigation. Open the door. Can you please let me in? I'm totally not a vampire, I swear.
I don't think there's anyone. Can we move? Didn't go through the first message. Oh yeah, 18 already? Didn't I just do this the other way? Really? Maybe. I don't know. I don't honestly know. You think you did it like a week ago? It must be because of how I stream. You probably did it a week ago. In this.
Some of these constellations seem familiar. Or do they?
Me to pick.
Some of these constellations seem familiar. Or do they?
Oh. Frozen shot is it. We just have pliers.
Those pliers won't help me with that. My tires should still last a couple of miles.
Okay. Mm. Not a whole lot. Oh yes, Pokemon. Get you. I think the answer lies in.
Some of these constellations seem... Some of these constellations seem...
No, this is constellation, and which because there is the summer triangle with
Some of these constellations seem familiar. Or do they? Some of these constellations seem familiar. Or do they?
just like before. I have hints ready if you'd like to. Maybe at this point you can hint me. I feel like the answer is in the stars, but
Some of these constellations seem familiar. Or do they?
look at the object but haven't in.
I wish. It's frozen shut.
You mean
No juice. Not a chance. I need to find some gas and engine coolant first. No way. A hidden replacement key. That was too easy. As if it wanted to be found.
okay? That was nice.
It fits. That was almost too easy. It's pitch black. I can't even see my own hands. There's something funny about that picture. switch.
Ooh.
This must be the main fuse.
Reading about the game makes sense for the lack of accent character. It's supposed to be an American character. Oops. Yes. They also have a German audio in the options. If there's enough people that want the German audio.
The landscape on that picture vaguely reminds me of...
Hey, thank you for the follow. Za. Can't remember. I can't remember how. I think he calls you Za. Okay. Thanks for the follow. That's neat. Yes.
It's a picture of a buffalo. This is the end of nowhere. I wonder if these postcards would ever reach their destination. This one shows a map of the area. I'll take it with me.
We got a map.
Quite off the beaten track.
All good. Good.
20% bun, 5% cold cuts, and 75% cling film. Thanks, but no thanks.
I saw this game today and grabbed for myself. I thought that the graphics looked pretty sweet for the price that I paid for it. It's supposed to have some.
All I have left are a few Deutschmarks. Pretty useless out here anyways.
Deutschmarks. Eine euro for me. Coffee.
Coffee. If there's something I can't stand, it's cherry pie and hot coffee.
Why is there cherry pie here then?
Cherry pie. If there's something I can't stand, it's cherry pie and hot coffee.
It's all. What else can? Oh, put your hand on the grill. Deutschmark, that's pretty old currency now. It is. Oh no, it's not a grill, it's actually a jukebox. And yes, I'll take hot coffee and cherry pie, cherry cake.
What I wouldn't give to be there.
Spooky music, yes, the spookiness starts.
Electrical cables.
What if we showed some flyers on these cables?
This thing wouldn't take me far out here.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do with these thread cables now? Cannot interact with them anymore. I'm guessing that was meant to happen. Take a cup with us.
Extra large, no refill.
I'd love me some cherry pie or even cherry cake. Yeah, 1948 to 1990. I think my parents had some Deutschmark. I think I might have even had German books that mentioned Deutschmarks, which makes them quite old if they actually stopped in the 90s. And I wasn't even studying German until 9. Nothing in the drawers. Nothing. Nothing. Here's something. We need ketchup. Some napkins. This is ours.
Now they are working again. Drink up.
Okay.
You must be dying of thirst.
I guess the pliers. What is it about this? That is familiar. Because these aren't actual colors.
Not until I have found a way to cool down the engine.
Okay.
Cold as ice. Exactly what I need. There you go. Have some Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. Okay.
Done. Finally, we can make off again.
That is some pretty good jukebox.
Oh, come on. Start already. It's
You
that
can
darn oil pump again.
All the way here.
Looks like we'll be stuck here for a while.
Oil pump. I love like this tiny bag. Video game by BTF. Just like in some of the games, you just get the credits really early. Yeah, I love the look of these. It really looks like someone made this out of clay. And all these little things that they use in miniature. Has a funky look to it. They're at the top. It just reminds me when my dad apparently tried to go on this across the Norway trip with his old with an old Datsun. Wild Esper.
When's the next bus back to the city? Beverly, I have arrived. I feel spewed out into the most barren, dark void of Europe. All things considered, this could most likely be the best vacation ever. Feeling chilled out already.
How does it feel like? If we can change. Let's go. Let's go. Deutsch, Deutsch, Deutsch.
Bis zur nächsten Stadt sind es zig Kilometer.
Okay. Do I like this? But like, I thought I would make some of the characters, because I don't think they...
Ah ja, hier bin ich. Die Bushaltestelle. Mein Tor zur Außenwelt.
Mein Tor Außenwand. That's a bit fast for me to understand without subtitles. Or maybe let's do it the other way around. Let's actually have English audio with German subtitles. Would you like that? Which one would you prefer? Let's see the next. Okay. Yes. In der Modus versetzen.
Looks cold.
Yes, exactly. Now we can experience both German and English in action.
Its heydays are over.
The lock up. I feel like they should have subtitles going on for longer.
A hiking map of the region.
Why?
The upper section has been torn off.
I feel like it might be.
Hades. Paddleboat rental, souvenirs, fishing supplies.
Angelbedarf. Geschlossen. I like the scenery though.
I wonder what that is.
This really just reminds me of Bob Ross and the paintings painted, the color, the mood. So yeah, I love the look of this. Screenshots. UG. Used to do. It is a very pretty game. We have a tiny little fox here.
Arrived at destination after a short walk. Trubberbrook, a tranquil little town. Seems a bit run down. I must say, Beverly, I absolutely fell in love with this town already.
I realized something is that we're gonna have not just the subtitles, but also all the choices in German. So this might not work in the long term, but for now it's a funny little meme to do.
Wooden fences always remind me of my old neighborhood. Wooden fences always remind me of my old neighborhood. That is one strange looking cat.
Das ist ja eine komische Katze. If you need a translation, I can do my best to help. Let's go and pet the cat. Can we pet the cat? I mean, it's a fox. This guy cannot tell a fox and a cat apart. Think he's gonna be in trouble.
That's probably the town's landmark.
No, because
That's probably the town's landmark.
wahr sein.
There's a selection of local charcuterie on display. Würstebrei, Stippgrütze, Schlagte Platte, Pothoeke, Tote Oma.
Oh, the Oma? Oma? Who is eating their grandma here? Oh, the Oma.
The mysterious village. Who is into this kind of stuff?
It is. There's wine and sausages. Movies. Lichtspielhaus. I think Lichtspiel is a mirror, right? So it's a mirror house.
Beverly, I discovered the local movie theater, Mobius Palace. The favorite genres around here appear to be
Right.
Western and noir.
It was a cinema. So yeah, Licht is light, Spiel, I think was the mirror and light house. Lichtspielhaus. How they
This must be the place.
There is Dorffest.
Small ads, postings, announcements. They're holding a town fair soon. Exciting.
Exciting. So close to a Dorffest. Go back to English. We can also learn Ukrainian. Okay. Go back because I feel like we're gonna have some options to deal with side.
Evening.
Hey,
Oh yes, so we played her and now we're playing him. So
nobody
that
there.
cat was ein
Doesn't
Fuchs.
seem so.
Well, 0 Fuchs were pet this day. We had 0 Fuchs.
That's quite a few fishing rods they have there. They don't seem to have many bookings. All the keys are still there. Where is everyone?
I saw someone here just a minute ago.
Okay, so we've heard rumors about you having some problems.
This leads to the
with
rooms.
your end. Okay. You have to go to.
Please ring bell for service. We only serve small pots of coffee outside the restaurant.
Okay. Whoosh. Ring bell. Für Service, bitte klingeln. PS. Brauchen nur Menschen.
I should check in first.
Okay. Maybe you should.
Hello?
Oh.
I'm not going to give up.
Good afternoon. How can I help you, darling?
There's a room reserved for me. You know the lottery? I won a stay over here.
You won? How can you win a stay in Trüberbrook?
Well, actually, I don't really remember taking part in any lottery myself. Yet I received this winning notification.
What was the name again?
I have no idea where she came from, but we're not asking questions. Just know that there's probably something going on behind that thing that we just don't want to look at. Dr. Hans Tannhauser.
Hans Tannhauser. Dr. Hans Tannhauser.
Tannhauser, 11hauser. Oh, Dr. Hans Tannhauser. Oh yes, here we have it.
11hauser.
Say, is it a quiet room?
Seeking some peace and quiet. Uh-huh.
Well, I'm working on a text and I could really use some serenity.
Text? Are you a kind of writer or something?
I'm a physicist. Right now, I'm writing a paper on quantum physics.
I've heard worse. You arrived just in time for the big anniversary celebration. Trüberbrook is a bit noisier than usual around these days. But apart from that, I'd say you have nothing to worry about in terms of disturbance. Here's your key, Dr. Tannhauser. My name is Trude, by the way.
If you don't mind, where are all the other guests?
Let's put it this way. The season in Trüberbrook is already over.
I get the impression the season has been over for some time.
Oof. She's got the real German accent almost, but it was cringy hearing her say 11 since 11 in German is elf. 11, yes.
What?
Elf, Jove. Ooh.
Please, you've got to help me.
Did that guy just disappear with my paper?
Ooh.
Something unusual happened. There was an uninvited guest in my room tonight. Now that he's escaped, I'm going to chase him down.
Oh yeah, one thing you're missing out on, Peter. There's a skeleton head in the room. why you would put something as scary as that into a place where you're supposed to sleep. By the way, there's a poke catch. If anyone catches some Pokemon. Thank you for playing. Let's
I don't want to mess up the crime scene. What a mess. It seems rather unpleasant outside. I better not. It'll start raining in.
I know that we're supposed go with the foot.
What is this? Some kind of goo.
Oh no! I got it! I got it! I got it! I got it! The ghost, the footprint. Time to take a pic for evidence. Yes. Okay, let's just go back to bed, right?
I don't want to go back to bed. I'm on a mission.
You're on a mission, but you don't want to touch it.
At least it seems the burglar didn't rummage through the cabinet.
The neighbors are good. Hey, don't touch the footprint.
Where did he go?
We get some fishing.
These rods are not the only thing fishy around here.
Okay, nothing to see here.
The traces lead outside.
Mm-hmm.
Darkest night. In the pale starlight, this village appears to be composed of jagged silhouettes and loneliness.
Oof. Loneliness. Ah, we should have gone up. Good.
Hey there. Taking a little night stroll?
Someone was in my room.
You only just got here and you already have secret admirers?
No, it was a burglar. I think.
Well, I haven't seen anyone sneaking around here, but if I were you, I would probably follow these somewhat extremely obvious footprints.
You've got a point there. Please excuse me. This situation is growing aggravating. I followed the person who stole my notes into a kind of dead-end street. And now he's vanished. Picture me standing here at the edge of the world, stripped of my writings.
I wonder who on Earth would steal a paper on quantum physics.
Okay. Who would steal?
Do you like ghost stories? It is said that a proto-Germanic cult used to live up here in the mountains. They prayed to the spirits of the forests. I know it's a long shot, but maybe this visitor of yours is one of those spirits?
I'll take the camera off, you know? Just feel like you might be missing some points. Perhaps ghosts are really into quantum physics. You got a point. Evil spirits, this guy wasn't really. These proto-Germans sure had a lot of imagination. I thought.
Evil spirits?
Nonsense, I was just trying to mess with you. What was your name again? Tenhauser? Name's Gretchen. I'm an anthropologist. In fact, those old proto-Germanic ritual grounds just so happen to be my special subject. One of them is supposedly somewhere around here, though I haven't been able to find it yet.
Gretchen, well met. Now that's all well and good, but what am I going to do without my notes?
You know what? I'm going to help you track down that burglar. It looks like he escaped with one of the old gondolas. I bet he's hiding somewhere in the mountains, which, incidentally, is also where I was heading. Come on, you're a scientist. You're coming with me now and you're going to help me find this ritual site. Who knows, maybe you'll even find your evil spirit there. The one with an interest in quantum whatchamacallits. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. So what do you say? You with me?
Meet the mountain spirits? No thanks. I already have an appointment. I'm not so much of an anthropology guy. We'd better call the police or an exorcist.
Ha! I knew you had the spirit of adventure in you. Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go. The early bird catches the worm and all that. We have to find a way up the mountain. It would be easiest if we used a cable car. I reckon that's also what our friend thought.
The cable car doesn't exactly appear to be in pristine condition. What do you think?
Don't worry, I'm sure I can fix this.
Okay. Let's go and fix it. The cable car.
I can't fix this. The master key is missing and a weasel damaged the electric mains.
Maybe it was the burglar who did this.
The plan. I'll hold the position and try my best. Why don't you take a look around town? We need the master key for the cable car. Also, we need to override the broken mains. Think you can remember that?
I'll try to remember.
Let's go. This is going to be fun.
I already forgot what I needed. Thanks.
These binoculars should provide an excellent view of the opposite lakeshore. I have to insert a coin first.
So why don't we have a coin?
High voltage. There's got to be a way we can fix this.
It seems you need a special key to get the thing running.
Indeed, mastermind. Did you already ask around town? Maybe someone there has it.
Let's work.
It's a well-known fact that weasels have a dangerously loving affection towards all sorts of cables. The present case suggests a rather impressive specimen, judging by the thickness of the cable. Last resort, self-termination.
Oh wait, really?
Locked. This old generator is running at maximum strength. It's even sending out sparks.
I am looking at an old telephone
Time
book.
waits for no man, not even in Trevor. I discovered a modern telecommunication system further uptown. This might be
Very
important to anybody wondering if the world is still turning at the end of the line.
Do I need a coin for this as well?
Hello?
Somehow I had a coin for this.
Anybody there? What was that?
Okay, well, now we have a box. Go to the city. This very trusty looking old gentleman can help. Yes, we can cosplay.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir?
I've been wondering about that cable car.
I don't want to think about the old cable car. This wobbling table is simply unbearable. It's driving me crazy.
Oh no.
You better keep your distance. This table has a horrible wobble.
Okay, so we have to fix also the wobbly table. Oh, somebody has wrecked the statue as well.
Hilarious the Unready, Margrave of Tribberbrook. Conqueror of the Dragon, Savior of Tribberbrook, yep. In the year of our Lord, 1250.
We can make a funny walk if we just click multiple times. If we click once, it will just normal, but if we click multiple times, it's gonna be silly.
This bucket seems to have been hung here for purely decorative reasons.
So, anything else? The fox is there!
This cat again.
Bless the game for having the option to move faster. That is true. I'm walking with a determination.
The next city is like 1,000 miles away.
How can I lose my character here? How did I manage to do that? But look at those waves. The water moves when I move, sort of, or just looks like it moves because everything else moves. The reflect water. Hey, Stila. And the movies.
The time-traveling machine. Complete nonsense from a quantum mechanical perspective.
Did I miss?
The time-traveling machine. Complete nonsense from a quantum mechanical perspective.
No.
You better keep your distance. This table has a horrible wobble.
Guess I have to go inside. Let's turn the German for a moment because I want to hear her in German. Everybody's secret.
Guten Morgen.
Morgen, Herr Tenhauser.
I'd like to report a theft. This establishment you call your own has quite a charm. Can you tell me something about the cable car?
Können Sie mir sagen, was es mit der alten Seilbahn auf sich hat?
Die Seilbahn führt rauf zum alten Bergwerk. Das gehörte einst dem Freiherrn von Sülz, bis dieses Unternehmen aus Übersee ihn unter Zwang rausgekauft hat.
Who is Baron von Sülz?
Wer genau ist dieser Freiherr von Sülz?
Freiherr von Sülz war der Betreiber des Bergwerks, Philanthrop und Kunstmäzen. Seine Frau war die schillernde Baronin von Sülz, von der Sie doch sicher schon gehört haben. Naja, jedenfalls, als das Unternehmen ihm das Bergwerk weggenommen hat, ließ ihn auch die Baronin allein und der Freiherr blieb als gebrochener Mann zurück. Nur noch sein Kater kann ihn ein bisschen erfreuen.
And now his cat is his only pleasure. Castle. Where they might.
Wonach wurde dort geschürft?
Eine alte Silbermine. Also nichts, was einen Quantenphysiker interessieren könnte. Ist schon ein paar Jahre her. Damals, als es noch Arbeit genug für alle gab. Aber dann hat dieses Unternehmen erst das Bergwerk übernommen und dann einfach dicht gemacht.
Und warum haben Sie das Bergwerk dicht gemacht?
Da gibt's die wildesten Spekulationen im Ort. Erst sind angeblich Leute spurlos verschwunden. Touristen, arme Lohnarbeiter ohne Angehörige und so weiter. Andere redeten von giftigen Rückständen in der Luft und im Wasser. Aber keiner weiß, was genau ist. Wenn Sie mich fragen, ich bin einfach nur froh, dass der Spuk ein Ende hat. Wegen der ganzen Gerüchte sind uns jahrelang die Kurgäste weggeblieben. Sehen Sie ja selbst.
Genug gehört. Danke.
Kann ich sonst noch was für Sie tun?
Ich muss weiter.
Fühlen Sie sich wie zu Hause, Professorchen.
Okay, so I can hotspot. Okay. Clearly look at.
By the way, the buffet is open. Please help yourself.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
I'd like to report a theft.
Funny.
There was an uninvited guest in my room last night.
In our house? Oh dear, I'm so very sorry. Let me call the police immediately.
Thanks.
I will keep you informed.
This establishment you call your own has quite the charm.
A family business for more than 75 years. Actually, I took over the guest house together with my brother. But now it's just me and my little daughter.
So what happened to your brother?
The only interest that scoundrel had was in his bottles. In the end, that good-for-nothing took a half too much of his Bolzenschuss and just made off.
Being the only guest, I was wondering, how's the season going so far?
Season? We haven't had one in ages.
Your daughter really likes watching TV, huh?
You see, the kid is always in front of the box. She's got her mind set on extraterrestrials and alien worlds. Nonsense, don't you think?
I know it.
Anything else I can do for you?
I feel ready for a beer, yes.
Truda, would you pour me one of your Pilsner beers, please?
Just a second, Professor. Here, a coaster.
Where did she pull out the beer?
Cheers.
No beer, please. Something. That is not how you enjoy a beer. This is kind of collectible now. 998 years of Trüberbruck. All that we wish for is a wonderful festivity for a wonderful place that is our beloved Trüberbruck. New basket show creepy findings in the swamp. little peppy young son of our popular entrepreneurs, Penelope Hades, was quite astonished. While killing time in the swamps, he came upon a real, genuine bone. It took him a while until he could confide in his mother, since he was not allowed to be in the dangerous marshes by no means. The bone was handed over to the authorities and will be close examined. September 1st. Trübebruch, our beautiful village of Trübebruch, was first mentioned in the records in 969. Nice. Though we are all looking forward excitedly to the big 1000, we feel that 998 years are equally a birthday worth celebrating. The Tribune and the Tribucian Advertising Association TAA would hereby like to invite you to a fabulous celebration. The party is being held on September 1st, as every year, in front of the memorial of our founding father, Heinz Erebus Erdmann von Übergunnen. We all rejoice to tap a new vintage barrel of our Bolsenschuss. Schnapps and try a crispy bratwurst or schnitzel with sauerkraut. Let's swing the leg to a very special musical guest that has yet to be revealed. As in previous years, there will be a big raffle with lots of great prizes. The grand first prize will be an all-day pedal boat trip on the scenic Trübelank Lake, sponsored by Hades Souvenir Shop and Boat Rental. From the folks next door to the one-time visitor. Everyone is invited, so please feel free to bring your families, friends, loved ones, neighbors, and pets. Be there or be square. I like the Trübebruch around 969 artistic rendering.
Today's menu, nothing.
Today's menu is nothing.
Science fiction. Something involving spaceships.
Please don't stand there.
Excuse me, didn't mean to. What's that you're watching?
Never seen a TV before?
Coming up next, a new episode of Rocket Ship Andromeda.
Have you been living under a rock? With
Yes.
a TV set, you can take journeys to other worlds. Now that I think of it, I have never seen you here before. Are you from another world as well?
Sort of. Depends on how you...
Depends on how you look at it. My name is Hans. I just arrived from Berlin.
Hey Hans, I'm Leni. My mom owns the place.
70,000 light years from home, the rocket ship has stranded in star system Omega 3.
Is Berlin also in star system Omega 3?
We're being very, very dry and sad.
Berlin is located right in the middle of Brandenburg, so it is worlds apart.
Brandenburg? Never heard of it.
Star Cybernetation Commander Aurora is searching for a way back home.
And what do you do for a living? Are you a famous cybernetician too?
Astronaut, wave pool supervisor, parachute tester, quantum physics.
I'm a quantum physicist.
Quantum what?
Quantum what?
Anyways, I'm going to be a star cybernetician.
Only Commander Aurora can disintegrate the even Rulans into thin air with her space beams.
So, do you Berlinalians have any special powers?
Berlin aliens.
Can you make things disappear?
I can make incredible amounts of candy disappear. Now this is my option. If you're referring to my bank deposit, yes, I can make noisy kids disappear. I don't want to know how you do that. Yes.
I can make incredible amounts of candy disappear.
I can do that too.
Stay tuned, folks. We will be right back after a few consumer-oriented product endorsements.
My uncle knew how to make things disappear as well. I also know where.
On the
but I
contrary, I'd
mustn't
like to
tell
know how to
anyone
make
about
noisy kids. I don't want to know how he would make noisy kids. I mean, obviously. There's some behind our wall right now. Not actually even hearing. I'm not hearing the kids. No, I'm not originally from Earth. Your uncle was a wizard? So what do I have to do to make you tell me?
Your uncle was a wizard?
Wizards? They aren't even real.
They aren't.
So, what do I have to do to make you tell me?
There's only one thing I can think of. Can you prove you're not an Earthling?
I'll think of something.
Okay. So, let's lie to a kid, shall we?
A dim oil painting showing a couple of withering roses in a vase.
Thank
Some
you,
of the
Alfred.
varnish is starting to come off. How poetic. There's something funny about that clock.
So, which of these lovely things should we try first?
Modern cuisine. A lump of minced meat in the shape of a hedgehog, garnished with spike resembling breadsticks. Toast Hawaii. Cheese skewers. Looks a bit shabby.
So how about some hedgehog? Some hedgehog meat? I know
They
the
serve
flies.
traditionally hearty local meals in this place. Apparently, a few maggots found themselves a lovely home in there.
Ooh, you know maggots.
Note to self, the buffet in this guest house is an obvious case for the public health department.
I think something went wrong there.
This can must have fallen off the table. I don't want to take this with me. If anywhere, it belongs in the trash. But I love cheese skewers.
Cheese skewers? Can we take this thing as well? The hedgehog
I'll
thing?
save you, my little friend.
Oh no, it was a maggot. It was a maggot.
I don't want to take this with me. Locked. They don't seem to have many bookings. All the keys are still there. Before you even know, the world lies in ruins. I hope this isn't a bad omen. No.
Oh no!
Maybe somebody hid their money in there.
That vibrator
There's something
under
lying on the floor. It's a
Yes.
massage rod.
It was. Oh no. It was. Exactly that. Oh yes, let's do a poker catch. Well then, the rest of my vacation has been set. Pika pika, repeat quest, you know. Beautiful village and fine, cozy establishment. Fine getaway from the hustle and bustle of London. Es ist ein interessantes Hotel, aber leider ohne Lochkartengerät, wie es im Prospekt stand. Das grenzt an eine Gleichnere. Welch ein praktisches Hotel an diesen pittoresken und auch dieses wohlbekannte Klima. Überburg ist immer eine Abstern wert. Kartenfreunde für Mimme. Birdie and Birdie. I got it! Sehr gutes Hotel, mehr aber auch nicht. Pretty nice hotel. Also a bit meh. A bit of mold there. A nerd from a land far, far away from here. Hiroyuki Suzuki. Oh, I think these are from this is a Kickstarter thing. I think some of these might have come from that. Die Hotel ist jeden Groschen wert. Danke für den tollen Kursurlaub. Wir waren hier wie jedes Jahr. Nun wird es kalt, das Loch des Haar. Hoffen auf ein baldiges Wiedersehen, denn es war wieder sehr, sehr schön. There was something sauerkraut. IP addresses. No, never mind. Sorry about the mess. Reisende aus Berlin. Die lange Anne haben wir nicht gefunden, aber diese Lufthunde waren ganz ausgezeichnet. Herzlichen Dank. Im Leben sieht man sich immer zweimal. Margaret, Celine, Louis and what a pleasant stay. I feel like I should write a mystery novel. Traveling around Europe as a curious American. Research scientist passing through. Spaceflight engineer passing through. Zimmer 4, Tourist auf der Tür. Zimmer 5, sein Gepäck, ein großer Trüffel auf. Musik. Auch die Katzen haben sich sehr wohl gefühlt. Let's see. What else? Oh yes, something.
This muddle of spots and drips is probably telling more
What
about
about
the
the
room's many
cutscene?
previous occupants than I'd wish to know.
I think it was something like, just like the cat, we enjoyed our stay here. Something a little bit more poetic.
Hanging dead animals on your wall is a bit eccentric.
It is a little bit eccentric. We got some towels. Now let's find a sonum.
Creepy. Some kind of a sea monster. Must be a local myth.
I think that is just locked.
I don't want to mess up the crime scene. Just a hanger.
Hang in there. Oh, thank you. I was hoping this overlay system would actually mark what you already interacted with. That hydrate was my doom. Cannot drink water properly. But yes, it definitely could show have interacted with. I think we've already covered it.
I would probably hurt myself.
With what? Just putting on
I'm not
some.
tired.
Hydration of doom. Exactly. Do we use the vibrator on the poor lady?
Oh, thanks. For me?
I found it under the bed.
And now you want to, let's say, pawn this device in exchange for a fishing rod?
Ah, yes.
Yes,
let's
that sounds
do
like a
this.
good deal.
Just be sure to bring it back, will you?
Mhm.
Look at all these beautiful people.
Oh, oh. Oh, I think this is one of those Kickstarter things as well. Silo Walther Finger. Save the world thrice, but no one will ever know.
Must be some kind of ancestral gallery.
Lara and Jeff, owner of the much-loved coffee house, Tribuca Castle, captain of the local football team, SPVGG Forward Tribepro, 1887. Has to be. Nothing in here. This is how I open doors as well. Poke the door. Yeah, anything that we could use. Oh yes, these two.
What's this? The table stopped wobbling?
Mm.
Oh, thank you so very much. I was hardly able to focus on anything else but this cursed wobblery.
This cursed wobblery. Now we can talk.
Good morning.
about-
Excuse me, sir?
Are you feeling any better now that the table isn't wobbling anymore?
Thank you for asking. But joy? What does it even mean? My life lost most of its joy since Klaus disappeared.
Who is Claus?
Klaus is my tomcat, an angel of an animal. He was the only one to always remain by my side. But now, He's vanished, without a trace. Everything in this world is going down the drain. Mark my words.
Mark my words.
Maybe he just went for a stroll.
I don't know. Claus was always faithful and stood by my side. Then he just disappeared without a trace. You can't rely on anything in this world anymore. Let me tell you. It's just awful.
Could you tell me something about the cable car in this town?
Don't bring up the old cable car. I don't even want to think about it.
Am I the only one who sees the main character to have similarities with Jimmy Neutron's dad? Oh, I Google this too. Oh yeah, definitely. 100%.
You've got yourself a nice spot here.
The name is Baron Otto Titan von Trüberbruxels.
Baron
Hello.
Otto
Pleased to meet you.
Please, come over. Don't waste the opportunity to put up with the company of a lonely, broken old man.
Are you from around these parts?
You may very well say so. I put all my life's work into the well-being and prosperity of Trüberbrook. I once was the owner of both, the mines and the cable car. That's all history now.
So this game is a point-and-click Mr. Adventure that's situated in the 1960s Germany. It's a German village called Turbo? Yeah, and this guy has appeared over here because he won the prize of staying in this hotel from a raffle that he did not remember participating in, and now his PhD research research has been stolen by what would look like a ghost, and now we're trying to go after it by just getting a cable car working. And this guy apparently owned the mines and the cable car, so he's the one to help us.
Do you have any friends or family?
My spouse left me for good, and my beloved Trüberbrook
My
is
spouse
slowly
left
going
me for
down
good.
the drain. Only Claus remained loyal to me all these years. Alas, now even he has disappeared.
Do you still have the key to the old cable car, by any chance?
Please excuse me, but I need to be on my own now. I need some rest to mourn for Claus.
Please excuse me.
Okay, so maybe next I have to go and fish for some fish to get the whatever box looking thing. Okay. So this box looking thing is actually
Well
okay.
then, good catch.
It would be funny if both Hans and Baron mistake the fox for a cat. It would be, that'd be the funniest. But I'm almost certain. Oof. I'm almost certain that no foxes.
What the? Can opener?
Oh, that's a very familiar looking can opener. I'll do a poke catch. Oh! Yes, that is a very cute look. Gore, guys.
A beautiful, healthy tree. Acersoidu platanus, the sycamore maple.
Can we just fish the cat out of the tree?
I don't think it's in the mood for that right now. We know well enough that cats like to climb. Unfortunately, their bodies seem to be designed for climbing upwards only. Anyway, Beverly, I've spotted a gigantic red tabby in a tree, which, on closer inspection, could in fact also be more like a fox. Assistance may be required. I'll just try luring the cat down with a mating call.
The pumpkin have been caught.
Meow. Meow. No reaction.
Meow. Meow.
I can't get close enough. It won't be this easy getting close to it. Soft as a feather.
Let's see.
That's some sturdy, full-grown reed. Good idea. Now I only need something to sedate the little fella.
Sedate the little fellow?
Trubber Brook, County of Brokenlanda, 1 kilometer.
You need more German in that meow, Hans.
Locked.
Oh. How to get something that will sedate the cat or the fox? Get some
There's a
underwear.
clothesline up there, right under my window. The antenna provides TV reception for the guest house.
Let's have some.
Hi.
Hey.
About the cable car. What was the problem with the power line again?
We have to fix the high voltage power cord in order to get the cable car running. If you touch it, it will fry your synapses. We still have to reconnect the loose ends somehow. Anything else I can help you with?
Yes, I was just about to ask about the cable car. Question, what was it again that we needed that key for?
We need the master key to get the cable car running in the first place. Why don't you take a look around town? Anything else I can help you with?
Yes. So, how long have you been here?
The day before yesterday. Feels much longer, though. And just saying, the public transportation around here, Germany is a mess.
But then how did you get here?
Individual travel. By motorcycle, of course.
Motorcycle.
Why Tribberbrook of all places? It's hard to find, even on a map. But I'm not from these parts, after all.
I've been trying to pinpoint the exact location of those ritual grounds for a while now. And when I finally found them, I immediately took off. The people around here are nice, but also a little weird, don't you think?
Something about them seems a bit off, yeah.
Tell me about yourself.
What would you like to know?
So you're from the States, huh?
The United States of America.
Where from exactly?
Woodinville, Washington.
Never heard of it. Any bigger cities nearby that I might know?
Seattle, the rainy jewel of the Northwest. Heard of it?
Oh yes, I know the place. I was passing through some time ago.
You've been to the States?
Yes, once. That was a few years back, though. Actually, I had come to New York to attend a conference, but then I got acquainted with some folks there and stayed a while longer.
A while longer? In New York City?
Not the whole time, no. Took a little road trip. First off to the New England states, Boston, Waterville, all the way up to Moosehead Lake, Mount Catherine, and so on. Then Canada and the Midwest. Montreal,
Boston.
Toronto, Detroit, Chicago. On and on. Then Washington State. Sort of got stuck there. Oregon, down to San Francisco. Ah, those were the days.
Wow. You must have passed through Seattle on the way then.
Yes, maybe. And that's where you study?
No, I studied on the East Coast. The Cornell, Ithaca, under Dr. Schrodinger. Have you heard of him?
Ah, of course. Now I understand why you're on exchange in Germany.
Exchange? No, it's more of a coincidence. I won the trip.
You won?
Don't ask me.
You won it?
I've never taken part in any lottery.
Interesting. Uh-huh. So.
Record.
The platform further uptown presents a wonderful view of the valley. Leaning on this rusty rail, nose to the wind, I can let my gaze wander freely to the other shore and across the mountains.
You have to do the whole sniffing the air while on. Oh yeah, maybe now we get the massage vibrator thing back.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
I notices something.
Have you talked to the police yet?
I gave the officer an outline of the crime. It's only going to be a matter of hours before someone will attend to the issue.
What do you mean, a matter of hours?
The police station is right next town, but as you know, that's quite the distance. We have to be patient. As soon as the inspector has solved his current case, he will start working on yours straight away.
Keep me up to date.
I will let you know if there are any new developments.
I noticed something.
Speak your mind.
That door over there hasn't been opened in a while, has it?
That's the door to the cellar, where my brother built his little lair. No one has taken any interest in that door since he left. He just took the key with him. Anything else I can do for you?
About the cable car?
Sure. What else do you want to know?
Do you have an idea what became of the Baron's cat?
After he had lost the mine, the cable car, and his wife, all that remained was a kitten. If you ask me, it was probably a bit too much for the poor creature.
I've heard enough. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser.
What about can I get my vibrator back?
Locked. Look, this is the star log I'm using to stay in contact with my home planet. Just met human child Lenny, keeper of a cosmic secret.
Awesome. Is this a Starlock for real? May I please?
My pleasure.
This is Leni of Planet Earth speaking. My uncle had a secret stash hidden under a loose plank in room 3.
Room 3? That happens to be my room.
Room 3 used to be where my uncle Heinz lived.
Heinz
And where
kitchen.
is your uncle now?
My mom says he is now living on planet No Good.
Living on planet no good. Can I now get the carpet out?
Huh. There really is
There's a
hidden
Tetris
stash
piece
below.
missed.
Loads of useless junk. And an almost empty bottle of schnapps.
Snaps.
I'll only take the schnapps. Bolts and shoes.
Bullshit. I think. Oh. We're gonna poke the fox, and then we're gonna get the fox drunk enough to think it's a cat. And then we're gonna take the fox to the Baron guy that thinks the cat is packed, right? Don't hurt the fox. I will not hurt the fox. The fox will make it through. We're gonna build this very interesting concept. Okay, well. Is the fox drunk enough now to think it's a cat? See you in the next episode.
You like this, don't you?
Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It would tear me to pieces.
Okay.
Claws?
Claws? That was a solid snake.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Any news about Claus?
Nothing.
Please excuse me.
Why do I still hear the munching? I think I broke the game again. Sort of. Did the fox come up here? Oh, yes.
Nowhere to run from here, kitty.
Oh, no!
I think he passed out.
Oh, shit.
Now I've got you.
I know, right? I did not realize that this was gonna happen. I know, right? It's just... It's not the nicest thing to do, but we need the master key, and the only way to get the master key is for this old man to get a fox.
Is this by chance your cat, Claus?
Oh, my beloved Claus. Where have you been? You look exhausted, old friend.
Okay, let's talk.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir?
So what's with the cable car?
I used to own the cable car. In fact, the whole mine. Everything was taken away from me. Those maniacs destroyed everything. The cable car, the mine, the whole village.
Please, go on.
More and more outsiders came to town. What they were actually up to in the mine, no one knows for certain. But after a few years of quick profits, they shut down the place and closed the cable car all together in one go. Just think of it. This was my life's work. They closed down the mines, drove away the people, and turned a once flourishing community into a ghost town.
That come off easier this way.
Who are these maniacs you're referring to?
The Millennium Cooperative, a multinational conglomerate of enterprises.
It's the millennials.
Ruthless and unscrupulous. They leave us little family businesses with next to nothing.
It's not like the millennials were actually alive for 20 more years or so. Yeah. The millennials coming 20 years earlier than they should. 20, 30, 40 years earlier. But yes.
You ran a mining business?
Well, but yes. I am the Baron von Zölz, entrepreneur and mining engineer in the third generation, district mayor of Trüberbrook Zölz and Trüberbrook Düssel, assistant secretary to the municipal council, patron of Trüberbrook and the arts, well known beyond the borders of this country.
What do you mean they destroyed everything?
First, they stripped me of the mine. Then, more and more dubious eggheads and foreign workers started pouring into town, driving visitors away with the gigantic machines.
These must have been difficult times for you.
I appreciate your concern.
Would you mind lending me the key to the old cable car?
You've been so kind to me today. You have reunited an old man with his loyal cat. I'd have given you everything. My heritage, my stocks, my startups. Yet all you desire in your modesty is this aged key. Here you are. I can't fathom what you may want with it, but please take it.
So he would have stripped. We could have had all of his fortune just from being nice to him. Did I hear stonks? Yes, you did. We still have so many other puzzles to solve.
Locked.
He over here, okay. Come here.
I met a woman named Gretchen in Trüberbrook. She is a fellow scientist. Gretchen studied anthropology in Vienna.
Could you please focus on the task at hand?
We'll get this one to open then.
Locked. I wouldn't know how. Good idea, Hans, but that doesn't work at all.
Thanks.
I'm sure this will take us up the mountain. If only I had another coat hanger. Hi.
Hey!
About the cable. What was the problem with the power line again?
We have to fix the high voltage power cord in order to get the cable car running. If you touch it, it will fry your synapses. We still have to reconnect the loose ends somehow. Anything else I can help you with?
No thanks. That'll be all for now.
Good, I'm sure you find a way eventually. I'll try to set up as much as I can over here. Something's jammed there.
Something's jammed. Here come. It's your time to shine. Okay, so what else have we got?
Good morning.
Morning, Mr.
Is there not a single policeman in this godforsaken hole?
Godforsaken? Be careful what you say. The inspector is in charge of the whole county. And it has been 15 years since something happened in Trüberbrook. A dog
15
had run
years?
off, if I remember correctly. Would you like to hear the story?
No with the period or no with an exclamation mark?
Not really. Just keep me informed, please.
Of course, Mr. Tenhauser.
About the cable car?
Sure. What else do you want to know?
I've heard enough.
Anything else?
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser.
I don't want to take this with me. If anywhere.
Can't get anything here. Let's go up. Zimmer.
I don't want to mess up the crime scene. Supplemental. I'm afraid the condition of my room is far below expected.
Okay. Oh, nice. Have a second hang. That's all we needed.
I'm sure this will take us up the mountain.
You're a funny man, Tannhauser. I like it.
Okay, what now?
The local gondola lift's hauling cables seem to be intact, although there aren't any gondolas or mining carts attached to it. A smell of oil and soil lingers in the air.
I feel like I need a second piece to...
I wouldn't know how. Good idea, Hans, but that doesn't work at all.
That's not... So what else can I get? Okay, wow, you're
Now it's a case for the metal restorer.
being a bit of a vandal here.
I professionally disassembled this town's landmark, an old set of armor, in a fit of passion. Note to self, make another appointment with the clinical psychologist.
That is a fair point. Don't tell me that he's gonna grab a hold on the both cable. Oh my god, I love this walking animation. Let's just go for the thing. That is definitely a fox.
Voila. There's a current again. I'll just leave it like that.
Okay. Okay.
Man, you're some klutz. We'll meet on top. In case you manage to find a way. See ya.
Okay. Paradiso.
Hello? Hello?
Neck circumference 39 centimeters. Heart rate 66 steady. Generally neglected, yet overall stable condition. Vigilance decrement, patient somnolent. Reduced effect display. Skin pigmentation livid. Nutritional basic needs barely met. Muscular system recessive, possible myopathy. Barrel-shaped thorax, strongly noticeable funnel chest. Raisin-colored nodes on both sides of the mid-clavicular line in the fourth ICS. Marfan syndrome, arachnodactyly. Lower extremities atrophic. Enormous kyphosis. Extremities bilaterally impaired, reduced muscle tone. Weak monosynaptic reflex. Past finger-nose coherence test line without anomalies. Abdomen flexible, no hardening. Overly vibrant bowel noises. Brisk peristalsis. Reduced breathing sound, right-hand side,
That's
basal.
many parts in the belly.
Rattling sounds over both lungs.
Bad lungs.
Split second heart tone.
Heart
Severe
condition.
nasal acromegaly. Carrot-shaped
Hognose.
midfacial neoplasm. Creamy
idea.
nasal secretion.
Flu.
Tongue drifting to the left. Dental state desolate. Pupils
dental gland.
bilaterally round and medium wide. Sluggish reaction to light bilaterally. Sclera jaundiced, downbeat nystagmus. Corneac reflex bilaterally delayed.
Poor
Neck
professor.
circumference 39 centimeters. Heart rate 66
Did it
steady.
start again?
Generally neglected, yet overall stable condition. Vigilance decrement, patient somnolent. Reduced effect display.
Huh?
Skin pigmentation livid. Nutritional basic needs barely met.
Huh?
Muscular system
What?
recessive, possible myopathy. Hyperreflexia, mood agitated. Patient's condition unclear.
Where am I?
Patient has regained consciousness and appears responsive.
Excuse me, please. Could you tell me where I am?
Patient's orientation to person, space, time, and dimension remains unclear. I have to ask you a couple of questions. How are you feeling?
I'm Bobbin. How are you, my mother? I
Ouch.
missed the reference.
Who are you?
I'm selling these fine massage rods. Yes.
I'm selling these fine massage rods.
What are you doing here?
I was just about to ask you the same question.
Assuming you knew, where have you been born or assembled?
Assembled?
Have you ever had a déjà vu?
Stop it.
Have you ever had an out-of-body experience?
You are going to have an out-of-body experience in a moment, pal.
Interesting. Please remain prepared for further examinations.
Are you even listening to me?
I'm afraid we can't let you leave until we have verified your right to stay. It's for your own safety. Just knock the door loud and clearly when you feel able to undergo a few more experiments. I'll be there to pick you up. The patient's status remains unclear.
Okay, that's a creepy
feeling a little
skeleton right
dizzy.
next to my bed. Is that my mother?
Dr. Remmler, please behave.
Dr. Rumbler, please behave. It's like talking to a cat. But is that
They took
actually
away
a
all my
fox?
cool gadgets and locked me up in this small room. I tried protesting, but to no avail. What have I gotten myself into? It definitely doesn't feel like a relaxing summer vacation so far.
Well, let's see. You tried to go on a cable car rail with a hanger. It's your own damn fault.
An anatomical model of a kind of human. Hey, buddy.
Take some parts off of the thing. Or the entire thing? Okay. I mean, I know that women don't have
It's
pockets,
locked
but
tight. Brute force won't help.
I'm surprised by how big the men's pockets are.
Why, of course. But where?
And yeah, let's just take stairs as well. Let's take a shower, shall we?
No water pressure. Or clogged. A coin. It fell right out of the shower head. And right into my inventory for some cosmic reason. The benefits of capitalism.
Uh-huh, I see.
There's something written on the wall. They don't seem to take hygiene too seriously around here. I'd rather not know what happened here.
I like a game that pokes fun at it being a game. Exactly.
Where the heck am I?
I just like this wall.
Fried.
All depends. Some games do it well, so.
I could use this to climb to the hatch.
Oh, never mind. So he grabs this. Takes the key.
I need a very special tool to unscrew those very small screws.
Oh, you just need a coin.
Are you ready for further tests?
Let me go.
First, the tests.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Forget it.
Forget it. Okay. Sanatorium Paradiso. So I guess we were a little. Oh, yeah, okay. That's not what I wanted. Now we go to the bathroom. Oh, look at this. Dinosaurs in Trüberbruch? Prehistoric monster puzzles foreign expert. He is mislaid. Our popular alewife, through the innkeeper of the guest house Waldeslust, asked for you to help as a bunch of important keys got mislaid. Without the keys, it is no longer possible to access the establishment's cellar. Should someone have stolen the keys, it would be my pleasure to introduce the thief to my dear Batten. Truth wants to be quoted. As a reward for the honest finder or the repentant thief who doesn't want to be introduced to the dear Batten, she promises a whole keg of Bolsenschuss schnapps from the stocks which incidentally happen to be in the cellar. Can opener's shortage. Investigators call for witnesses as a mysterious thief incident baffles the village. Saturday night, a whole truckload of can openers disappeared into thin air, including the truck itself. The vehicle was parked in front of the guest house Waldeslust, motor still running while the driver answered an urgent call of nature. Market observers now forecast a major shortage of can openers as well as hefty price tags on the black market. On the good side, probably we can soon welcome a teen of the ex-wife Viles in town. The large bone undiscovered by young Pippi Hades was playing in the dangerous Trubepochian marshes. We reported in the last issue turned out to be a genuine dinosaur bone. Thank you, Jar, for the X-Files. Turned out to be a genuine dinosaur bone, according to leading experts. Yeah. Well, I mean, it is a very proper place to use it. Leading experts, the find might be part of the thigh bone of some large theropod skeleton. The site was already shadowed by the Paleontological Society, coming to Trudebrook specifically as the excavation is being prepared. Penelope Hades, mother of the happy finder, jumped at the opportunity to expand the product range of her little souvenir shop. She now sells sweet dinosaur cuddly toys, dinosaur swim toys, and of course dinosaur balloons. The souvenir business is quite seasonal, every penny counts. You have to keep up with the times in order to stay in business. By the way, the temporary name of the skeleton will be Trubepochian specimen, although the happy finder insisted on the name Lloyd, with just one L, the boy emphasized.
I'm not in the mood for a snack right now.
What is that yellow
Odd.
liquid? Employees of the Millennium.
A pretty steep downslope. I guess I'll have to find another way. So many books. Maybe I should consider staying in this place. Construction schematics for a quantum discriminator. Never heard of it. I am a quantum physicist for what it's worth.
Hey. Oh. How to rule a world. Ein Guru zeigt den Weg zum Weltfrieden. Bunny in the Maelstrom. Leckeres Subs mit Hack. 100 tasty recipes made with Hack, which I don't know what it is. Oh, Pokecat, tranquil. That's the concept. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
Sanatorium Paradiso. What a strange place. You sound asleep, but I'd rather not push my luck. Not as long as the snoring bully is sitting there.
Oh.
Sanatorium Paradiso, a bucolic sanctuary in the climatic health resort Trubber Brook. Beautifully situated retreat, fresh forest air, wooded mountain slopes, established high cuisine.
Oh yeah, is this the free healthcare that we're looking at here? This happens to look exceptionally good. You know, something that that an American would find would be pretty surreal and just happen to come into parallel universe. You pinned the message by mistake. I didn't see it.
I need the right combination.
Which one?
A list of patients.
Wie hauchte, dass Pluto kein Planet sei. Thought that Pluto is not a planet? Regent behauptet weiterhin, er komme aus einer anderen Realität. Salamander-Test. Patient thought that they come from another reality. Sohn amerikanischer Eltern, der in Deutschland blieb, Schauspieler zu werden. Son of American parents in Tiny Schauspieler hält sich für einen DDR suffering from severe nostalgia. I feel like these ones are also Kickstarter things. Do not approach solitary confinement, no solid food. Im Städten-Dialog es und über ich Goblin Ambassador, Diagnose, Therapie. Wahrscheinlich Hasen. Bargeld Hasen. Be kind to yourself. Adventure Game Geek. Behauptet ein Zeitreisender auf dem Jahr thought that they were a time traveler from the year 2018. Einweisung aufgrund von Party mit behauptet, ihm gehöre eine Schokoladenfabrik, da er jährlich habe Productions Volume kauft und isst. But when heard about chocolate factory, kauft fabric of factory currently bought and eaten. Minimale cerebrale dysfunction. Freaks of pumping. Danke sehr. Exzentrische Diva mit Hang zu Katzen und schwarzen Gewändern. Minimale cerebral dysfunction. Minimal cerebral dysfunction. Vermeintliche Atomwissenschaftler Kurzwunden. Note nose tumor. Started growing awkwardly colorful rainbows on his head. Oboe. Ich kaufe mir lieber einen Ballerhut. Hier überall zweiköpfige Affen. Trust issues justified. Attacked by a murder of crows suddenly appearing out of nowhere. Lunatic Soviet spy psychiatrist sugar overdose. Lobotomie wegen Traffic. Panic attack. I failed, he was right. Too much things to correlate. Okay, let's stay positive. Keep shouting, you shall not pass at people. I'm watching you through my glass eye. Things and yours. Keep a smooth man. Saner here than at home. Retired forger of documents night. Tries to use his INTJ death stare to shatter the personalities of others. Repeat quest. Nordish by nature. Psychic anomalies diagnosis pending. Nordish by nature. Maniacal company owner. Illusions of adequacy. Got mad while fantasizing about the things to come. Patient is in perpetual state of confusion, is convinced he is dreaming and unable to wake up. Complains of constant tiredness and lack of dream powers. Froggy, coolest frog on earth, still alive.
I can barely imagine what these poor souls must have gone through.
I wonder how much they paid to get in.
Iron bars? This place is a prison. This door is sealed by a humongous lock. I can hear the birds chirping outside. Ah, the sweet sound of freedom.
I guess we're just gonna have to go back up and take those dem tests. I wonder what we're gonna get from it.
doesn't have a coin slot.
Okay, game board.
Are you ready for further tests?
Let me go.
First, the tests.
Fine then, I'm ready. That Slumber Morel smoothie
Hey,
sure made
lemon
me
bomb
dizzy.
tea. I'm currently without a cam because this game has too many objects under me. Apparently 60 euros and up were the Kickstarter tiers. You could get your name in the game and... Okay, yeah. That is a lot.
He's going to flick the switch on me if I make even the slightest move. Now just get going already.
If you say so. Let's start with a short evaluation of your associative capabilities. A sort of warm-up, if you will. We are going to show you a series of images, and you will tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. First image?
How are you doing, lemon bomb? Let's see. What do we think of this? Let's say robots. They look like robots.
Robots. Or to be more precise, perhaps a mechanical exoskeleton.
I knew it. Second image?
Cookies, molehills, and daddy issues. You are aware that all of this is totally obsolete, right?
You are aware that all of this is totally obsolete, right?
If you say so. Now focus, please. Image number 3.
Classical thinking. Butterfly or an angel.
A beautiful butterfly. Have you ever been bitten by a butterfly? No, me either.
Remarkable. And we're done. That's that. Mr. Tenhauser, there is no need to play games anymore.
Okay, we're
It's
done.
your decision to make. We both know you'll run out of excuses sooner or later. That's when we've got you. Then you'll have nowhere left to hide. We know who and what you are. Ultimately, it's up to you to take that first step into the right direction. Let's keep you here for the time being. Now we only need to get a few things set up. Then we'll pick you up once the proceedings are about to commence. Knock on the door when you feel ready.
I think I'm sobering up again finally. What a trip.
Okay.
It's dead. Fried.
Why does it look like there's something in here? Looks very...
It's locked tight. Brute force won't help.
Yay! It is very spooky. Excuse me, doctor, there's someone in my bed.
Now it's working.
Okay, that was some very hot water. to find something different. Go into the only place I can. Yay, barbecue! Congrats.
I'll take it with me. It might come in handy should I need an improvised hat.
Boil.
I'm not in the mood for a snack right now.
I guess nowhere else I can.
Are you ready for further tests?
Let me go.
First, the tests.
Fine then, I'm ready.
First, the test.
That slumber morel smoothie sure made me dizzy.
Welcome, welcome.
Could you adjust the contrast settings? Now just get going already.
If you say so. Let's start with a short evaluation of your associative capabilities. A sort of warm-up, if you will. We are going to show you a series of images and you will tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. First image.
Okay, so
Robots.
I knew it. Second.
A spaceship. The Andromeda. Oh, no it isn't.
Just as expected. Image number 3.
A beautiful butterfly. Have you ever been bitten by a butterfly?
Remarkable. And we're done. I'm not 100% convinced yet. Maybe you had us fooled all along. Let's keep you here for the time being.
okay, so he's gonna keep me until.
Now we only need to get a few things set up. Then we'll pick you up once the proceedings are about to commence. Knock on the door when you feel ready.
I
I
need
think
to.
I'm sobering up again finally. What a trip.
Are you ready for further tests?
Let me go. Fine then. That slumber morel smoothie sure made me dizzy.
Yeah.
Now just
If you... Let's start with a sort of... We're going to... and you will tell me the first thing. First...
robots. Or to be more precise, perhaps a mechanical exoskeleton.
I knew it. Second image.
A spaceship.
Just as expected. Image number 3.
An angel. Or maybe Valkyries? You Germans like Valkyries, don't you?
Remarkable. And we're done. I'm not 100, but maybe you had us fooled all along. Let's keep you here for the...
Okay, so...
Now
that?
we only need to get a few things set up. Then we'll pick you up once the proceedings are about to commence. Knock on the door when you feel ready.
Maybe he wants the universe.
I think I'm sobering up again finally. What a trip.
Are you first?
Fine then.
First,
I'm ready.
the test. The test.
That slumber morale smoothie sure made me dizzy. Now just get...
If you... Let's start a sort of... We're going to... and you will tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. First image?
The universe. But it could also be a cup of latte from a top-down perspective.
I knew it. Second image?
A spaceship. The Andromeda. Oh, no it isn't.
Just as expected. Image number 3.
An angel. Or maybe Valkyries? You Germans like Valkyries, don't you?
Remarkable. And we're done. I'm not 100% convinced yet. Maybe you had us fooled all along. Let's keep you here for the time being.
Okay, they didn't like that. I thought...
Now we only need to get a few things set up. Then we'll pick you up once the proceedings are about to commence. Knock on the door when you feel ready.
I think I'm sobering up again finally. What a trip. Oh no. I'm not really going to have to replace the fuses, right? My dad always used to say, son, whatever you do, stay away from fuse boxes.
Five, 7, 8.
Well, thanks, I guess.
Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? Insanity is doing the exact same thing over and over again, expecting a change. I forgot what the numbers were again. I'm not sure if the game remembers. 507. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does, but in case I forgot. Okay.
I'll try with this code someone left on the wall. Interesting. These seem to be the medical records.
Lazarus stuffed male. Detained for further examination after unauthorized incursion into area. Patient summoned for examination of associative capabilities. Further examination of associative capabilities. Patient emits dual greenish fluorescent secretion. Lizard tests 5th and 6th digits of patient nearly 50% regrown within the first 24 hours. Oh my god, lizard test. Both fingers completely regenerated. Remarkable. Seems to have saved the numbers as an item. Test sequence associated forms. Patient description of shapes and patterns appears lavish, almost infatuated. Patient seems to enjoy even the most dreadful and hideous shapes and patterns. Assumption: patient incapable of evil thoughts. Patient appears limp and exhausted. Remmler claims to have witnessed an ethereal glow that I can't confirm. Patient's released unscheduled until further notice.
There you are! You must be lost.
I think I lost my group.
I think I've lost my group.
No more lame excuses. We are going to perform the test. Now.
That Slumber Morel smoothie sure made me dizzy. I can see clearly now.
Okay.
Come on.
If you... Let's start a sort of... We're going to show you, and you will first...
What if we just...
War.
That is unexpected.
Oh?
Second image.
Oh yeah,
Cruelty.
because we looked at
Are
the...
you sure?
Oh yes.
Image number 3.
Unnecessary violence.
Extraordinary.
Oh yeah, that's why we couldn't
And
get
we're
past
done.
things.
Counting in the benefit of the doubt, I think you've just met the criteria to pass. Next up is self-assessment, ranging from 1, very inaccurate, to 4, very accurate. How would you rate the following statements? I often feel controlled by others.
Oh shit. Do I need to know? But yeah, I think we just got the options from the patient records, so we know what to answer based on that, I think. Was it very accurate?
4.
I talk to myself frequently.
4.
I don't bring matters to an end.
Let me say this loud and clear. It's a fear.
I believe that future events are predetermined.
Holy Slumber Morel. Undeniably, 4 points.
Thank you. Next, we are going to show you a few colors. Please describe them as elaborately as possible. Let's begin. So, what do you see? Please describe this color as precisely as possible.
Aggressive.
Aggressive. That color again. It's everywhere. Have you noticed? God, it makes my eyes hurt.
How do you feel about this color? Anything particular that meets the eye?
Kitsch. Like happy little accidents. Calm, humble, and inspiring.
Thank you. And what are your associations with this color?
Threatening,
Threatening.
yes.
Like, what if all the mathematics were wrong? What if science was only balanced around hypothetical constants that can't have a singularity at the end by definition? Axioms only put parameters on space-time. They don't constitute them. The cosmos is always as much concept as it is a physical object. What if our brain is denying us to ever find out which is which?
Did we just
Are we
have a
done soon?
philosophy lesson?
You know, this isn't really optional. If you had to put a name on this shape, what would it be?
Truda. Like the mother I never knew.
And this one?
Kevin?
Thank you. That's that. Now a few questions where you have to make a decision. Would you rather have landed in Roswell or crashed on the moon?
Either is fine. Technically, both would make me an astronaut.
Would you rather be in the Cold War wearing short pants or in a very hot war wearing an anorak?
You know the answer. A gentleman doesn't wear short pants.
Yes.
Would you rather have a hammer toe or sickle cell anemia?
Stop. Hammer toe.
Stop.
Would you rather want to have Heinz Erhardt's expertise in economics or Ludwig Erhardt's sense of humor?
Which Heinz? Are you referring to Truda's brother?
Would you rather have your sweat smelling of wet dogs or the taste of onions in your mouth for the rest of your life?
Taste of onions in the rest of my life? No, thanks. Maybe
Would it smell
that's
of wet German Shepherd? Or rather, like, you know, wet Chihuahua?
Thank you. Think of your childhood. What are the first 3 items coming to your mind?
is my bum.
Dad, Aunt Lottie, Hans and ice cream.
Are you sometimes afraid of the day your true identity becomes uncovered?
Well, yes. Aren't you?
Do you sometimes feel that everything is just about to happen, while all of it has already been decided?
Yes.
Congratulations, my dear Mr. Tenhauser. You have passed the associative test with excellent results. I have no more doubts that you are a real human.
A real That's what this was all about?
I apologize for the inconvenience, but one can never be sure these days. It's our civic duty to track down and detain these aliens. They are among us.
Among Us mentioned.
My words, Mr. Tenhauser. You are free to go. Please show yourself out.
I'm a human being, of flesh and blood, and now I'm going home. Aliens? You must be out of your minds.
Very sus. Yes. Please.
This is an act of illegal detention. I know my rights. Prepare to get sued.
Okay. The door is wide open. Guess it's. Oh, so this was where we were at. Paradiso, paradiso.
I'll leave the key under the doormat.
I think some of the anime. Chapter 3, The Tannhauser Gate. By the way, that one kind of resembles me of Stranger
Where
Things.
am I? Hello? Anybody there?
This way.
What is this place?
Okay.
I've arrived at some sort of mining facility. It looks abandoned. Judging by our tracks, I've almost caught up with Gretchen.
I usually stop streaming at 11, which is in 6 minutes. I feel like, well, we're either gonna continue or we're just gonna leave it. This is gonna be the beginning of a new chapter. So I'm guessing. Guess what? It was lovely. Thank you all for your hospitality. I know it's like yet another game that we've started and not finished, but at the same time, it looks very promising. It looks very lovely. Thank you, Kake, for being here. Welcome, Chris. And thank you also for my moderators, which is Burns and Jam. Zaku for follow, Burns for your resub. 18 months is a lot. That's 1.5 years. I'm gonna have to throw you in something good for that. Anyway, let's look at what Twitch has to offer for us, because I doubt that anyone's streaming this game. Let's see if anyone. I am literally the only one in the entire Twitch streaming this game right now. It's a shame though, because this game looks really fun. The very spooky music just keeps on going. We're gonna raid It's Snobster. It's Snobster is a good daughter friend of mine, and he's currently playing Apex Legends. The stream is in Turkish, but I hope you enjoy some of it, or at least let's do the all raid. I have no raid all. Let's do the raid all, and yeah, see you again on Wednesday. Copy paste that, and let's say hi to Nobster. Nobster helped me a lot with viewers when I started the stream. I'll look for opportunity to actually raid him for quite a while. Thank you all. I'll see you again hopefully soon. Bye bye.